right, we're back here on PALS TV, everyone. We had a fun start to the day. We switched it up. Jonah and I took on the first segment and did a Make You a Star program, which we had a lot of fun with, and I hope you did as well. I know we had a couple people out there that also wanted to participate in that. We did not have enough time. We were only able to get 4 folks on, so if we do have a chance, we will try to do that at another point. So next, though, we're going to head over to Heath, Ohio, and join Gary each Thursday. He's been doing some gaming sessions with us here on PALS TV and has given us some great information just as far as systems and different games and type of games and what would work for you. So looking forward to see what he has in store for us this week. Live from Heath, Ohio, we have Gary.
Hello. As Aaron said, I'm Gary Liskleep, and I'm in PALS in Heath, Ohio. And we are going to play some video games today. What I would like to do before we do so is at the very bottom of the Zoom, if you would like to chat and ask questions, feel free to do so. Just kind of, I know I say video games, but I mean, I think the video games has a very unique genre where we can talk about comics and movies and I don't know, like I have tons of collectibles and comic books. And so anything you guys feel like is important to you, share them with me. And I would love to talk to you. Now, I feel bad because I know that I said that I was going to bring my PlayStation 4 this week, but I had a special request from a friend of mine to actually bring in a Switch. So I brought in the Switch, and I will bring in the PS4 next week, though. So I apologize. I saw some people looking at their PS4. But I did want to actually touch on the Switch a little bit today because I learned some new cool features about it. So as I go over it and kind of talk about it, we can kind of, talk about, again, it doesn't have to be about the Switch. We can talk about any system, even older systems, which I love to talk about. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this around, and I'll peek at the chat screen periodically. So, again, if you guys have questions or concerns, feel free to ask. So I think I've talked to you guys about Super Mario Maker in the past. I have not really started playing it until recently because my 5-year-old wants me to play it more often. So I have been, and it's frustrating because if you guys have ever played any Super Mario game, it's a mixture of every single Super Mario game. So from like the first Super Mario to Super Mario 2, 3, and all of them. So it's a little frustrating. Let's see here real quick. All right, so I'm gonna go and turn this around. And Christian, you said you think Spider-Man PS4? What, I didn't hear. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna turn this thing around. I've been playing Spider-Man PS4. Good choice. It's a good game. All right, so I'm gonna turn this around real quick, and I'm just gonna touch on Super Mario Maker for a little bit. Make sure that I get that in the screen. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just back all the way out here. Give up. Try to give up. All right. So I know the first time I played the, because I had to have it here. I did show you the beginning of this. And what happens is you have this dog who comes up and pushes this switch, and it blows your castles to smithereens and stuff like that. So I've already rebuilt the castles, as you can see. But you still have extra things that you can get. And this is one of the things I really do like about Nintendo games is that you, for the most part, do get a full game. Let me see here real quick. All right. So anyhow, so it says we need to do to get 1,000 coins, and for her to make something special for you. So, which is really cool. There's a lot of replay value to this too, and there's a lot of extra things. I have no clue what this is. This job. So you get little things where somebody will ask you for a job. Now the tricky part about this is some of the jobs they ask you to do are really, really difficult. So like you can see this is a 4 out of 5 star difficulty. And then honestly, sometimes the 4 out of 5 stars should be like a 7 out of 5 stars because sometimes they're just really difficult. So we'll go ahead and give this a try real quick because you get 200 free coins or 200 coins if you complete the course, and then you keep any coins within the course also. So I'm sure I will die a lot on this because I've never played it before. And so again, so this is the first Super Mario. Like I know it because it's my son calls it Lego Mario. So and the mechanics in jumping is completely different than other Marios. So literally every time you play a different stage on this, depending on which stage you're playing, depends on whether or not what jump style he has and everything. So, oh man. So this, I mean, you can feel like this guy's stiff when he jumps. Like there's not a lot of wiggle room. So you got to be very careful with your jumps. The one thing about this that I don't really like is, well, the fact that I got a bullet to the head right there, but is that you don't get to keep your lives. So, like, if you've ever played the initial Super Mario or the first Super Mario Brothers, you know that there was a trick to get 100 lives with a turtle shell or something like that. There is no such trick on this. You can get as many lives as you want on this stage, and it does not matter. So I'm going to try to make this jump real quick. Oh, I'm pretty sure. That was close. I was going to get my butt burn there. So this one's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And that's the thing you get. Like sometimes you get like oh, yeah. I spoke too soon, didn't I? That guy's following me around. What are you doing? So, oh yeah, these guys are little. I do not remember these from the Super Mario Brother, to be fair, though. Like, I do not remember heat seeking. I gotta grab 50 coins. So I did not see that part. There are 50 coins that I gotta grab. Let's see here. Before I can finish the stage. Oh, man. Not going to be easy because I have to go back. Let's see here. Well, I'm at 39. Oh, boy. Oh! Did you? So that's another thing. Like, I almost got a one up there. Can you draw Spider-Man and a human race with a Star Studio? I do not know. Oh. Wasn't paying attention there. My fault. So the good news is I found there. So this stage is a little hard because you do need to get all the coins. And the good part is we found out where there is a one-up, so we can, as long as we can make it to that part, then we can have pretty much infinite tries on this. What's really cool about this is, I mean, this is not part of the, I don't want to say, it is part of Mario Maker, but it's not part of the, where people actually make stages for you or whatever the case may be. So I have yet to make stages. My 5-year-old loves to make stages where there's like 200 Hammer Brothers and 3 Flying Bowsers, and basically where it's impossible. So he's like, "Hey, your dad, try to do this," and you just can't. So now I see that I had where I made a mistake where you got to get 50 coins. So we'll be sure to do that this time. Hopefully we don't miss any. So the one thing my son really loves to do is, like, when you see a little thing like that, he always tries to encourage you to jump in there and tell you that there's one-ups and stuff. Like, you can jump up there and not die. Let's see here. close. Oh boy. Force a habit to get the mushroom. I know I didn't need it. So we got 35, and then we had these little guys chasing me. Oh man. Oh boy. All right, so we're at 45. Oh boy. We need 2 more. And we did it. Ta-da! Pretty easy, right? So you got your 50 coins. You get so however many coins you get. So we got 60 coins there, and then you get the 200 coins on it. So you get 260 coins for completing that. So it gets us pretty close to where we need to be for the next thing, or for the thing the one toad wants. So this is kind of cool too. So like, and I know it's already completed, but for each of these, you had to do like special stages to get like these little trophies, we'll call them. I do not know what this is. Oh man, I think that this is part of. Yeah, we're not going to do it. I think that. No, I'm not going to do it. 'Cause I think that's part of the. I think that's for the actual Mario Maker thing. So, and like how this road ends, it makes me think that there's going to be more to it, but who knows? Who knows? Let's see here. I don't know what this guy says either. No, I'm not paying you 100. That's a cool little cool dog thing. Let's see here. You should break these hard blocks so you can use the blocks. All right, so I have not done this yet. Again, we have a 4 out of 5 difficulty. I can hit the blocks because, and actually I'm pretty sure that I remember this stage. I think you got to wear the helmet the entire time, which is very difficult. So reach the goal as Spiny Mario, which is difficult. So I'm pretty sure this is Mario Galaxy. So again, entirely different jump style than the last one I was on. So just trying to get used to jumping with this guy is difficult. So we'll try to hop in there. I have no clue what to do there. Oh, that was easy. All right. I see what I did wrong there. I think they had to smash that. Well, this seems pretty easy thus far. I don't see why this was a 4 out of 5 stars. Oh, I very much dislike these little worm guys. I don't even know what happened. So that is one of the things I was talking about how the jumps are different. So this guy can jump off walls. I'm gonna, oh no. No. Oh yeah, we're in trouble. Run. No, not making that. So so on Super Mario, on the initial Super Mario, you couldn't double jump off walls and stuff like this. So this one you can. Oh, a little irritating, but it's fun though because it is a little challenging to kind of put yourself in a position where you got to remember how each Mario is a little different. But so to be fair, like oh man, I thought I thought those guys would break that. I thought I would not like this game because I thought you'd just be making courses and stuff like that. And it is not like that at all. The game is very well thought out. It's hard to judge the graphics because they definitely make really good improvements on all of the games. So, I mean, you know, I don't know if it's really fair to judge the graphics on the initial Super Mario Brother or whatever. Let's see if we got it. Yeah. Oh, see, now you got to do the little. Ah! No stress there at all. Oh, yeah, we ain't getting that. Well, anyhow, so I guess I got try to get too fancy about that. But so, like, I've already lost 2 lives on this. And again, like, your lives don't matter because you can just reset or whatever. But I guess I'm just going to try to finish it versus actually worrying about all the fancy stuff that I really don't need. And I guess you don't really need the coins, but the more coins you get from the stages are the less coins that you need for whatever you're trying to get or whatever you're trying to fix. And everything, like all the courses, I'll show you this here in a second, is that everything's really expensive to fix on your castle, like 3,000 gold or coins or whatever or more. So it is a lot of fun. Has anybody else played this? I would highly if you have a Switch, I would highly recommend this game, especially if you're a Mario fanatic, because it is a lot of fun, to be honest. It is a fun game. All right, so we'll try it. We'll get to the end here. I'm not going to try for that. All right. Oh, yeah, I have no clue how to get to that one. Oh, I guess I do now, but I feel like that we're almost at the end. Yeah, see it? So you can make this stage as difficult as you want. CJ, you have this game? So that's pretty easy. I'm assuming that, so we're right at where we need to be. I thought she would, I mean, we did all the hard work and she got the helmet? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I'm not even really sure what that, a Super Ball flower. You've earned a new part. You can use it in the Super Mario Brothers game style. Oh, so okay. Oh, that's cool. So you get extra. I did not know this. So you get extra things to add to your Super Mario Maker, which my son already has, like where he can be Zelda or I think a couple other Mega Man too, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so this is where it gets really fun. So when the course goes down or when the castles come down, you come to this little board and you have all of these choices, and you can see that I've completed a majority of them. And you know, there's a lot of 1, 2, 3s, and 4 stars. But we'll go ahead and just see here. Well, I don't want to go to a 5-star somehow, well, so here's a 3-star. Let's see how hard this one really is. So let's see here. I made a ride based on the novelization of a movie about one of my favorite characters. Collect coins while trying not to fall to your doom. Once you grab Buzzy Beetle's shell with B, hold up on L and then release to throw upward. Okay, so this seems really difficult. So I'm assuming it's got to be one of those worm stages. And so this, I can't remember. I think this isn't Super Mario 3. I have no clue. I don't know which Super Mario this is, to be honest with you. So let's see here. It can't be Super Mario 3. Maybe no, it's a Super Mario, right? So you gotta stay on these little turtle shells, which is not easy. Oh, and then and then I lost my helmet. So this is really difficult. Oh man! All right. So this is a 3-star one. Like some of these, again, I don't know who comes up with the star rating on how hard these are or whatever, but to me, this one is ridiculously hard. Oh boy. Oh no. See, I lost my helmet already. All right. We'll try this one more time because to me, this one's like I know my Super Mario skills, and my Super Mario skills are not up to the challenge of this one, but we'll try. Oh. It'd be nice if that turtle or the beetle shell broke those saw blades. All right, we got this. We got this. I think we got this. I don't know if those things are up there. Oh, that's not good. All right, I think we're almost at the end there. Oh, dear Lord. Well, I think I sabotaged myself there is what had happened. I think I need 80 coins too. Does it say I need 80 coins? Reach the goal after grabbing at least 80 coins? Oh my man, no way. So, all right. So I already messed up. So I gotta. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah. Do I need to? Oh, okay. That's not as bad. Oh yeah, we're. All right, one more time, because now I understand the whole. So I would have got to the end and not been able to finish it because I did not even get near 80 coins. All right. Reach the goal and grab at least 80 coins. So this will be my last attempt on this because, man, how in the world is this a 3-star challenge? Oh no! Oh boy, that was close. Oh, see, that was good. We got a Oh man, no, that's not good. That is definitely not good. Oh no, I missed. All right, I'm gonna skip this one because someone said this is a three uh, a 3-star. So we'll back up real quick. Do you play Mario Kart? I actually do. I have Mario Kart on it, so it's actually one of the games that I want to play because my son had been playing it, but I've never played the versus mode. So I'll go ahead and back out here real quick. All right, so I'm gonna back out of Mario Maker here. Does anybody have any questions about it? Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna go and switch over real quick. So Mario Kart's a lot of fun. Also, one thing I like about the Switch is, unlike the PlayStation 4, you don't have like a super long load time. I'll show you the games I have for the Switch also. So Yoshi's Crafted World, which is really fun. Like, actually, I don't have that. My son has a Pokemon Sword. I don't play it, but so Super Mario Deluxe. Super Mario Party is one of my favorite games of all times. And then actually I have Super Smash Brothers also, which is a lot of fun. Let's see here real quick. All right, Super Mario Deluxe, or Super Smash Brothers, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Mario Kart, here we go. All right. So the one thing that I do encourage everybody who has a Switch. So I don't know if you can see that. This is the control. This is the cartridge. I mean, it's really, really small. So if you have kids, or if you're bad with, losing things or whatever, like my son is really bad about it. So basically, we play a $60 needle in a haystack every time he switches out a game or whatever. So like Splatoon, he lost Splatoon the other day, and it was very well hidden because they're black and you can put it anywhere and they just disappear basically. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna do Mario Kart 8. So I know I talk about like the pay as you play, and this is one of the ones where you did have to pay to play, and you get two additional stages, which is really 8 additional stages. I think it was for like $10. So it wasn't really bad, but again, it still flusters me. So the single play mode is really fun. The Grand Prix, I mean, so basically you unlock all of these. So like, as you see, I have already played it. I got all the gold stars or whatever the case may be on some of them. So like if you get down to 150 cc, I have not done well on it. So we will go ahead and, I gotta turn this light off, man. It's right in my eye. Oof. I have Pokemon Sword. What is we have Pokemon Sword also. Let's see here real quick. So you get to choose from your characters, and then you get to choose your card, and your cart, and then if you hit the little negative button, it'll tell you which ones, speed, acceleration, traction. I typically try to go for an even speed acceleration one. Let's see here. That one's pretty good right there. Let's see. All right, we'll give it a try. And then even your wheels give you better speed, acceleration, or traction. That seems pretty good right there. All right. So I think that's what we're going to go with. We have no stars for any of these, so I'll probably get beat pretty bad. Trying to see. Wish I can move this where it's not in the way. There we go. Jose, have you ever played any of the Nintendo Switch games? Mm. You have? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second here.
Sorry, I was muted. Go ahead, so Jose.
No, no, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. This is Jose. Yeah, I was just telling you that I've played Nintendo Switch games before. I remember the Mario Switch. I've played that a lot. And I've played on the PS4. Wow, that is awesome. Here's one of my games here for the PS4.
Last Guardian. I've never even heard of it. Is it any good?
Yeah.
Well, I will. I'll actually try it. I've never even heard of it.
I've actually lost that game, and I can't. Sorry, the interpreter doesn't understand. I actually lost my person for that game.
As in,
game, I lost him.
You lost him in game?
Sorry, the interpreter is not understanding. Would you mind unmuting Raquel?
Sure.
Good. She's the user 9X.
Give me 1 second here. Let me pause real quick. Raquel. There you go.
Oh, okay. The story in that game is about a person who gets lost, and the person has a dog, and the dog helps him. The dog is with the person, and they try to find the way. And throughout that whole journey, the dog helps them, and he's really poor and he's sad, and because they're lost throughout the whole game. So he has the dog that follows him everywhere he goes, and he feeds him, and they find food, and then they get better, healthier, and stronger, and then they keep going in the journey until they try to reach home, and they find a big city with like a castle and different places, and there's a little boy, and then the dog gets bigger and the boy gets smaller in that part of the game. So he rides on the dog, and they go to different places together. It's a really long game, and it's really interesting. I get mesmerized with it because they change like sizes. If they have to go through a really narrow place, then he can get smaller or bigger according to the need, because they have to go through different places. It's really amazing. I love it.
Well, I appreciate the information. I've never heard of it. I'm always looking for like a good game to play. I recently started playing Shadow of the Colossus, which is a game that a friend of mine recommended, and it's quite amazing. Also, I just now got into the story of it, but basically it's just giants have basically taken over the world, or whatever the case may be, and you're trying to figure out why they're there.
Yes, they're really big.
Yeah, yes. But the graphics on it are phenomenal.
Yes. They're really humongous. Yeah, I like it. So I have it here. See, along with the other one.
Oh yeah. Do you still have a Nintendo Switch?
Yes.
Do you play it anymore, or do you just strictly play the PS4?
Mostly PS4, mostly just that one, but I can play any of them. Any of them, doesn't matter. But yeah, mostly PS4 now.
Do you play online at all?
Yes. I do.
What games do you play online?
On the PS4, I connect online. I play with other people, and What games? I'm trying to remember the name. Far Cry. I
Far
played
Cry.
that one online. Yeah, with other people. Different people.
I've never played Far Cry Online yet, but anyhow, I think I'm running. Yeah, I got like 8 minutes, so I'm gonna go and stop playing for a little bit. Anyhow, I did want to showcase. Go ahead.
I was saying that it's easy, but the game can be a little scary too.
Actually, I was when I brought in my because I brought in a virtual reality a few weeks ago, and I was saying how I was playing Resident Evil, and it just really it was just that frightening where I was like, man, I cannot play this anymore. So yeah, so it's
He's saying something about Devil Cry. I don't know what he means by that.
Devil's is it Devil May Cry, right? Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know what game you're talking about.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good. Well, there's several of them also.
The first one, second, third, fourth.
Did you know the third one they actually had to remake because it was too difficult? Like they had to remake the whole game because people couldn't. It's like what's that one game?
Oh, to me it was easy.
Oh, fair enough.
But
fair enough.
I slowly learned how to play it, and then it was easy.
Man, there's I wish I had I don't know what I do with my phone, but oh man, I'll bring it up next time. But there's a game. It reminds me of this game called Basuji Sword, but basically it's like a real life fighting game. So basically, if you get struck once, you're dead, versus where you have like a life bar or anything like that. So anyhow, so before I forget, I know I said I was going to do the PlayStation 4 this week, and I apologize for not doing it. I think I'm going to try to switch up systems a little bit. And actually, I know not everybody here is from Heath, but a friend of mine who runs Brian's Video Trader is, I think he's going to come in here and probably let me use some of his systems also. And somebody had asked me what my favorite system was, and my favorite system of all time is called the Atari Jaguar. So I think he's going to hook us up with that, and then I can show you some of the reasons why I enjoy that system. But next week I will be bringing in the PlayStation 4. Does anybody have any games they would like to see played? Oh, I see that. What? I can't see what game that is, CJ. Here, I'm gonna unmute. Unmute you real quick.
It's Lego Movie 2.
Oh, the Lego Movie 2 game? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the Mario games also?
Yeah, I play Mario Kart 8 right now, and then I played the airport game on Mario Kart 8.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. I enjoy playing Mario Kart. Have you played Super Mario Maker yet?
No. I played before, but not on now. And I got a couple Mario Kart games. I got Mario Kart Super Mario something games.
Well, I definitely recommend it. Does anybody have any questions before or requests for next week? I actually did download Spyro, and I got Raymond. Okay, Alex, you got a question? Let me get you. Go ahead.
Ghostbusters. Do you ever play Ghostbusters?
I do, and I actually did download that also because I remember somebody had. So is that something that you would like to see played next week?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll try to touch on that, and then did anybody else have any other requests for games being played besides Spyro?
Can you do the Lego Movie 2 on Nintendo Switch?
I don't think I have that, but I might actually. Can it be any of the Legos? Because I did buy one for my son.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. That's Jose. Do you have a question?
Wanted to show you
Far
that.
Cry 5. Far Cry 5. Is there a game that you would like to see Is there a game that you guys would like to see that you have not played?
There's so much shooting in that game, Far Cry 5.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
There is.
And helicopters and motorcycles, so many cars. Oh my gosh, yeah, so much.
It's fun. Actually, I really did enjoy Far Cry 5. All right, well, I can definitely bring a Far Cry game. So I'll bring Spyro, Far Cry.
Animal Crossing?
Who had a question?
I think Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing.
Actually, I have Animal Crossing on this.
I don't know how to
Let's
play
see.
it.
Let me see. Oh, you don't know how to play it?
Mm-mm.
I can actually. Man, I wouldn't be able to do it next week, but I can put it down to do it 2 weeks from now, and I can show you kind of how to run through. It's pretty easy. You just gotta. Actually, it's not really easy. You gotta have a lot of patience. So, like, if you plant a flower in Animal Crossing, you have to wait for it to grow. If you build a house in Animal Crossing, you have to wait for it to be built. So there's a lot of things that you can do, but there's also a lot of waiting that you have to do also.
I see Splatoons on there too.
I love Splatoon, but I get it gets me fired up. So it's a good stress reliever. So I'll probably be playing it here in a little bit. I need some stress relieved.
And I have
So
a Nintendo Switch case.
that's a cool looking. That's a cool case. It is. It is. Anybody else? Excuse me. Anybody else have any questions or concerns? Actually, I have a question for all of you. What is your favorite snack while you're playing video games? Oh, I see a bunch of puzzled looks. You guys don't snack on anything while you guys are playing?
I eat sometimes pretzels or popcorn.
Pretzels or popcorn? Okay. All right. I'm still a big Funyun fan, so I love some Funyuns. My
I
wife
love
doesn't
them too.
like when I eat Funyuns though, so.
I love
All
a
right.
fried onion.
Have you ever had Funyuns?
Yes.
I love Funyuns, which is great because now my 5-year-old loves Funyuns. So my wife hates Funyuns. I love Funyuns. My 5-year-old now loves Funyuns. So now we have Funyun breath, and my wife, his mom hates it. So it's what we do, man. Drive her crazy. So. All right. Well, listen, I think Aaron's on and is going to take over here. I appreciate you guys showing up. And if you guys have any other questions or concerns or, just let me know and I'll try to address them as we go. All right. I got to unmute Aaron. Got that.
Thank you, Gary. Poor Hazel. That's rough.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm a fan of Funyuns either, so I don't envy her at all. That's rough. I'm more of a Pringles guy if I'm playing video games. I'm Pringles.
Those are too.
What Doritos?
Those are too clean. Doritos are okay too. You got to get like crumbs and crust everywhere. I mean, it's got to, you got to lick your fingers off and stuff.
I think in your second segment, you taught us how to do it right. Didn't you have like?
No, I think it's the first segment. And I think I want to do it again because I feel like playing video games without having Mountain Dew and chips and Slim Jims is not playing video games. So I think that we need to definitely do it the right way. So.
Doesn't make sense without it. So
It doesn't, man. It does not.
well done, Gary. It was a great job as always. I love the interaction we get with these segments and Jose jumping on here and being able to tell us some of the games he enjoys as well. So that was cool. All right, guys. Well, that was Gaming with Gary, live from Heath, closing out that segment. Next, we're going to be heading back to Columbus and joining Professor Phil as he does some weird science. I know in our first segment today, and Make You a Star, I think 2 of the stars in that show talked about their favorite TV show being Weird Science and PALS TV. So come back and join us here in 15 minutes as we're live from Columbus. See you soon.